How's it going, guys? Grimsie42 here, and I've got a couple pickups I wanted to show you guys today, and it's a huge variation of things, so I'll just jump right into it. The first thing I want to show you guys is something that I picked up on a whim, and I did not pay a lot of money for it. I believe it was only like $4 shipped, and I did a little test work on it just to make sure it was to the quality that I expected. And a lot of you are probably going to just say, you know, oh, stupid Scott, you know, like we've known this for years, or, you know, welcome to, you know, 2010 or whatever. But I picked up a component cable for my PlayStation 2, and I guess the thing is that, you know, for a long time I've had the fat backwards compatible PS3, and I've always feared, you know, that if I use it too much it's not going to work anymore. I'm not sure which yellow light or red light, or there's some stupid red ring comparison. But anyways, I felt at that point that that was the easiest way to play my PlayStation 1 and my PlayStation 2 games on a modern TV. I just don't have the space or the need for an old-fashioned huge CRT TV. I guess I just don't nostalgically connect with that part of it. It's just the actual games, and I want them to look as best they possibly can. So I grabbed this off eBay, and it was like $4, and it definitely had a huge improvement compared to the cables that normally would come with a PlayStation. And since PS2 is backwards compatible, I can now use one of my PlayStation 2 games or systems to play my old games. So I definitely want to throw that recommendation out there. I will link a similar type cable to the one that I purchased down below, so that you guys can see exactly what I mean, and hopefully I can find one as inexpensive so you guys could take advantage of that savings. Okay, this next one here that I'm going to show you guys, I actually already showed on my Instagram, and if you guys have yet to follow me on Instagram, feel free. That's also linked below. Sometimes I tend to show pickups that I get before I get the time to actually film them in a video, so it definitely is a good way for you guys to get another look at my collection. Some current events on, you know, what's going on in my video game collecting, and like I said, sometimes even sneak peeks at things that I pick up prior to uploading it on YouTube. But anyways, the game is Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, and this one was quite the pain to track down. It was almost like I was treasure tracking it myself. Apparently it did not sell very well, and I guess 250,000 copies, which is still a staggering amount, but it's not the level of success that Nintendo had hoped for, I believe. But I wanted to pick this up specifically at Target because for Christmas I received a gift card to Target, and I figured what better way to spend it than to pick up a game I wanted. So I actually had to send away from Target.com for it, but definitely glad to pick it up and add it to the collection. This next one here is a PlayStation 3 game, and it's something that I had wanted for quite some time, and I just did not want to spend the high price point. And finally GameStop actually reduced the price on this to, I believe, $10. And I definitely took that opportunity and was able to snag one online at a great price. It is the big box for Killer is Dead, which is a sequel to Killer 7. And it's got all kinds of goodies in here. I guess I'll do a quick unboxing. This is a music CD. Let's see, we got a really high quality art book. It's kind of hardcover. And then the actual game is still sealed. It comes in kind of like a slip cover here. So that's pretty cool. I may consider picking up a second one to play. Since this one's still sealed, I could keep it that way. And it's not so much that I'm a sealed collector, because I'm really not. It's more just that I've got this huge concern that modern gaming doesn't last as long as retro gaming. You know, our Nintendos are still working 30 years later, and I have a strong belief that in 10-20 years our PlayStations are not going to be working. So my belief is if I keep my games sealed and in the absolute best condition that I can, later when I go to play them on a more finicky system, I have a higher chance of them actually working. So it's really, again, more about the preservation of the game, just for my own future enjoyment. I really have no desire to be that crazy OCD, like VGA sealed dude, like, I probably have, like, maybe 100 sealed games, and that's just because I've picked them up and I've yet to play them. I actually, as far as retro games, I prefer they're not sealed, because I just don't get the enjoyment out of them that a sealed collector would. So in any case like that, I try to trade them for an open copy of the game, and then, you know, maybe a little something extra to get that value back. But anyways, guys, moving on. Got 4 more items to show you, and the next one I'm going to show you is a limited edition big box game by xXS, and it's something that I've never played the series before. I really don't even know how good of a series it is, but it looked really cool, so I thought I would give it a try. I'm probably going to butcher this, but it is the limited edition of Hakuoki. I think that's how you pronounce it. And basically, I guess what this is it's one of those visual novel games. And it comes in this really, really cool big box here. It's kind of got like an inner box, which is pretty neat. Let's see if I can open this. Looks like the stuff kind of popped around a little bit. It comes with like a comb and like a chopstick, or I don't know. It comes with some interesting stuff. Again, really, my only interest in the limited edition was that, believe it or not, it's not very expensive. And I'm not sure if that's something that's going to continue to stay that way. So while I had the opportunity, I was able to snag this online really, really cheap. I want to say I got it for like 25 shipped. So definitely thought that was very, very fair. And it's a really cool display piece at minimum. I'll definitely give the game a chance when I get to it. But anyways, moving on to the last 3 items. This one here, a buddy of mine, Retro Eric, was actually able to track down one for me, but the hunter and me just refused to take the easy out, and I wanted to find one on my own, and luckily I was able to do that, and this will complete my 4-inch set of World of Nintendo figures. I was able to find Wario, and I'm not really big into collecting action figures or anything like that, but I figured the World of Nintendo figures were kind of cool. And the ones that look or that are coming out in the future look promising. I have really not purchased any of the smaller World of Nintendo figures, but I did decide to pick 2 up, and luckily for me, the 2 that I decided to pick up are really high in demand. I was lucky enough to find them at a Toys R Us when I went looking for amiibos, and here's the first one. It's the Wind Waker Toon Link. And the one I was more excited about and goes much better with the theme is the Wind Waker Ganondorf. And I think that's a really, really cool looking figure. I like how he was portrayed in Wind Waker. I thought his style was really interesting. He's kind of fat and droopy looking, but still kind of funny. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Thanks a lot for checking it out and sticking around to the end. And until next time, guys, take care.